Welcome to Learning English Topics.
So last time, James and Oliver were left to walk home. Easy, right? Two grown men, one simple journey. What could possibly go wrong? If they know how to ask for and give directions properly, everything should be fine. But anyone that knows Oliver also knows that when he is involved, things rarely go smoothly. So let's see what happens when they try to find their way home after being abandoned by Colin.
So, what happened to you and James yesterday? When I spoke to him, he sounded really angry and just told me to ask you what happened.
Well, I had a bit of a fallout with Colin, and it ended with me and James being left in the middle of nowhere without transport.
Really? That sounds interesting. Tell me more.
It's a very long story. I'd rather not repeat it all. But it meant we had to walk home, and we got lost so many times.
Didn't you ask for directions? I bet you didn't. You men never do.
Of course we did, but they just seemed to make things worse. Sometimes directions can be very confusing.
Let's just interrupt our story for a moment and look at some of the words and phrases used, just to make sure that we all understand. Oliver says that he had a fallout with Colin. Fallout means to argue with someone or stop being friends. Now, be careful when you write this, because if you write it as just one word, it means something completely different. It can mean the radioactive dust left after a nuclear explosion. And we don't want these things confused. Next, we had the phrase, the middle of nowhere. This means far away from any towns and cities and where few people live. And finally, Oliver says it's a long story. This is another idiom, and is used as a polite way of explaining that telling a complete story would take too long. Okay, that's enough from me for now. Let's get back to the story and see how James and Oliver managed to get so lost.
So did you find anyone that could give us directions?
Yes, the man in the bookshop here said that we need to just keep walking up this road, past a set of traffic lights, until we get to a roundabout. At the roundabout, we should take the third exit. And the bus station is about a mile up that road. We should be able to get a bus from there.
Well, that sounds nice and easy. Let's go.
So, here's the traffic lights. The next thing we need to look out for is the roundabout. Hopefully, we'll soon be on a nice, warm bus, heading home.
Well, this doesn't look right. I'm sure you said there was only one set of traffic lights and then a roundabout. But here is a second set of traffic lights and a T-junction.
I know what a traffic light is, but what is a T-junction?
A T-junction is a type of road intersection where two roads meet, forming a T-shape.
They didn't say anything about a T-junction in the bookshop.
I think we have to go back. We are obviously going the wrong way. What exactly did they tell you about which way to go from the shop?
They just said, keep going along the road.
So they said, keep going along the road. And you, brilliant as ever, didn't ask which way.
Well, I assumed they meant forward.
Yes, but forward was out of the shop door. Didn't you ask which way to turn after you came out?
No, I just thought we would keep going the way we had been.
Well, I think we know where we went wrong. Come on, let's go back. Look, there's someone on that pedestrian crossing. Hurry up. Maybe he can help us with directions. Excuse me. Hello. I wonder if you can help us.
Excuse me, sir. We're trying to find the bus station to get home.
Ah, the bus station. Well, you need to go straight ahead until you reach the post office. Go past the post office, then turn left. Then keep going until you see a big tree. Once you reach the tree, turn right down a narrow alleyway. Careful, it smells a bit dodgy. At the end, take the second right, not the first, or you'll end up in the car park. The bus station's just past that, opposite the bakery.
Can you remember all of that, Oliver?
I think so.
Thank you for your help. Come on, Oliver, we have a bus to catch.
Good luck.
Here we are at the post office. Now where do we go next?
He said to turn left at the post office.
Are you sure that's what he said? Because that could mean turn left before the post office.
Oh no, he said. Go past the post office, then turn left. That means we have to turn left after the post office.
You see how easy it is to get this wrong? Just one wrong word and it confuses everything.
Okay, after we turn left, we're looking for a big tree. Well, this looks like a big tree.
And there is a right-hand turning here. So hopefully we're heading in the right direction. What are we looking for next?
We have to go down an alleyway. What's the difference between a road and an alleyway?
Well, an alleyway is usually much smaller than a road and also goes between the backs of houses. A bit like that in front of us.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean. I can also smell what that old man warned us about this alleyway. It does smell. How did he put it?
I think he described it as a bit dodgy.
I don't know what that means, but I'm sure he's right. Okay, here we are at the next turning.
Are you sure this is correct, Oliver? Only this is a left turning. Are you sure we are supposed to be turning left?
Oh, yes, you're right. Sorry, James. It must be this little turning here behind us.
It doesn't look like it goes to the bus station. Are you sure this is the right way? It looks like it leads to a car park.
Well, that's it then. The old man mentioned a car park. He said at the end, take the second right. Then he said about the car park.
So you are wrong. He said take the second right. That means don't turn at the first right turning. Go past that one and turn at the next. The second right-hand turning, which is also, as he said, at the end of the alley just up there.
Oh, really? I always wondered why people said numbers like second or third after the direction. Well, I've learnt something new today. Okay, well, we're nearly at the bus station now. The next thing we're looking for is a bakery, and I know I've got that right. Well, that's definitely a bakery.
So where is the bus station supposed to be then?
The old man said it is opposite the bakery.
Opposite means the other side of an area. So in this case, it should be the other side of the road. Or another way to say it is just over there.
Is that it? I thought there would be lots of buses.
Hopefully there will be one soon. At least we have a way of getting home now. Come on. Well, I hope that we have helped you to understand how to give and follow directions. If you haven't already, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. It makes a real difference to us. Thank you for watching, and if there are any topics you would like us to cover, just leave a comment and we will do what we can to give you your own personal video. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.